Hello everybody, it's Big Witch Art Witch here, and today we are unboxing Scrawlrbox number 124. It's almost Christmas, it's December 2025, almost Christmas, and this has just popped through the door, just in time for the Christmas holidays. Now, it's not light, but it's not heavy, it's kind of in the middle, and I'm not hearing pencils clacking or anything like that. Anything that sounds like pencils because they have that slight wooden, clinkiness to them. So, let's see what we've got. Bets on if I can eat the sweet this month. Probably not, because that's the way it goes. Although last month the butterscotch one was quite nice. Made me want to have a lot more Werther's Originals. So, drum roll. Let's see what we've got this month. Again, I'm not affiliated with paid by, etc., etc., Scrawlrbox. Ooh, I just do this for fun. What do we see here? What do we see? So, some kind of watercolour. This makes me happy. I'm seeing there's some marking on the thing. What we got? Oh my gosh, it's the metallics! I've been eyeing this set up for so long. It's the metallic set. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm very excited about this. And let's get these out of the box. Move the box aside. I've been asked to keep it by my small one. So here's our zine. We'll look at that in a moment. We have A5 mixed media split pad, 5 black and 5 white. Oh, so we can do a swatchy on both, but I'll try not to because I'm limited on pages, so I'm not sure how we're going to get swatchy with it, but we'll figure that out in a bit. So here is our beautiful art by Laura Silva. My name is Laura. Online I go by Tomato Illustrates, and I'm a mixed media artist. So this is beautiful. I can imagine what it looks like in real life, not just a print, how sparkly and gorgeous it would be. So if we got paints in there, what have we got in here? I'm assuming there'll be a paintbrush, right? Was there a water brush in there? There was, wasn't there? Yes, so we have a water brush. So the sweet's going to be in here. And what else is the question? Oh, I say. We have a sweet, and we have a Faber-Castell gold and silver marker. I don't know what sweet this is. I don't think I've seen anything like that before. The artist pick pens in gold and silver metallic. I'm not sure what that sweet is. So, now we know what we've got. And here's our beautiful sticker. Let's see what we've got going on in the magazine, shall we? Okay. Oh, it's a coffee-flavoured hard-boiled sweet with a milk chocolate centre. I think that might end up being a husband sweet again. Don't get me wrong, I like coffee, but I'm not fond of it in sweets. So that one is probably going to be a husband sweet. So we have, as usual, our sit down with the featured artist. So look at that. That one's so cool. We have our scrawler tips, basics about watercolour, etc., etc. Oh, okay. Didn't know this one. Wake them up by using warm water. Metallic pigments are heavier and tend to have a delayed reactivation. So a few drops of warm, not hot water on the pans for 30 to 60 seconds gives you a richer, creamier colour straight away. I may have to dip out in just a moment so I can get some water for this in order to get swatchy with it. So the more water you use, the looser the shimmer is. Oh, try them dry. They can be taken out of the pan and used as stumpy crayons to add subtle texture. And note they are much harder to remove from the pan once you've activated them. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that because I like using my watercolours as watercolours. So we have our normal deep dive how to like get used to them, and then we have information behind the artwork as well. And here we have, from Scrawlrbox 122, our gallery. So we've got a lovely piece and trinkety here. Daniela's the art again, always such good art from you. Vidzimeti, I apologise if I butchered your name. I love seeing your art in the Discord. Helen, standard, fantastic work. But who are our top 3? So, this top 3, we've got Lauren with the fluffy cat. And we have Zoe Tubbs. And Renata Kelly Martins. I apologise if I butchered your name there. I am so sorry. With the witch. These are beautiful. I love yours, Lauren. I like kind of like the one. I want to squish the fur. I want to squish the fur. So, Scrawler Showcase. So this month it is member Emily Edwards. Lovely to know more about you, Emily. Okay, so we have a piece here on about setting our creative goals, especially for the next year. And it isn't always easy to set a creative goal and stick to it. It's like a resolution. You can say, oh, I'll do that, but I don't always stick to it. You know? And here we have our prompt for box number 124. This month's box is about exploring how metallics can transform your artwork. Whether you're capturing the shimmer of a butterfly in the sun, metallic glint of feathers at dusk, or inventing your own mythical winged creatures, let those luminous tones lead the way. As inspired by our feature artist, these supplies were made to play with light, dark, shimmer, shine, and movement. Gilded wings is our prompt. So I'm expecting lots of winged creatures. Lots of fancy creatures when it comes time to do these. So what I need to do is get this cover off first of all. Oh, there's a rippy bit here. Oh, there we go. Now you can see it without the cover on. And I'll let you look at these gorgeous colours for just a moment. I'm going to zoom that in just slightly for you for just a moment, while I go and fill up this water brush very quickly, because I did not do my usual and ask someone if we, what we actually had coming this month. Because normally when I set this up, I'll say to someone, oh, any tips for what we might need in the box when I do my unboxing? And I didn't do it this time. So, excuse me a moment while I just nip out, and I'm just going to fill up the water brush just very quickly. There we go. Water brush filled. Right. One tip I will say when you have a water brush is always have some kitchen roll or tissue or something like that nearby, because it's good for getting your brush clean. So I'm just going to grab some from my art supply. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we should do, I'm going to move the scrollers in for now. Pop that there. We should do one swatch on black, one swatch on white. That still gives me 8 pages total to play with. This paper's very thick, I will say that. So, black. White. Oh, goodness. I thought I'd be clever and take it from the back of the pad, and it's just broken the pad. I thought I'd be clever and take the white one from the back of the pad because the whites are at the back and it's just completely unglued it from the pad. Whoops. Okay, fine. So much for being clever, I suppose. Okay, so let's get that over there. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Right. Has that come through yet? No. So just give it a squeeze to get the water coming through. Come on, come on. Right there, yeah. Okay, so gold. It's quite a nice pigment actually. It comes out well. I can imagine once you've been painting with it for quite a while, it's quite rich actually, looking at it. I can imagine once you've been painting with it for quite some time, it's comes out quite well. I think this is more like a rosy gold, I don't know. Yeah, this one's more like rose gold. There we have silver. I like the silver, that's very nice. Again, these are very thick pigments as well from the look of it, which is good. Because the problem with metallic pigments is sometimes it doesn't come out well. They granulate very well. They're thin, but these seem to be quite thick pigments. So kind of lighter blue, I think. Thing is, with Derwent ones, I know with the Graphite and the tinted charcoal, you had a little card in there that told you what was what, but there doesn't appear to be that in this one. So you don't have any specific colour names, which is a slight annoyance. That's a nice green though. There we are. It's looking very nice. The other thing I'm noticing is you get with watercolours once your brush starts drying it, and again, this could be just because it's a water brush. When you start running out of pigment and what have you on the brush, you start getting the like scratchy thing. But I'm not seeing that with this. But again, that could just be because it is a water brush and not an actual proper brush. And it's picking up the pigment very, very well. It's a very muted gold. Goldy green. Very muted. Doesn't show up so well on the black, that one. So yeah, always keep like a tissue with you when you use a water brush, because it's just easier to clean off your brush. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one comes out, because it looks like a really nice bronze. I don't think I got that very wet, but it's picking up. go over that. Yeah, I didn't get enough on there in the first place. There we go. I think my brush is drying out. There we go. A little bit more water. Squeeze it through. So they do dry out, see, because you've got the scraping there. It's just not as quickly as you would a normal brush. A kind of darkish, pinkish colour. There's a purple in there. The purple I'm looking forward to. That one there, I'm looking forward to that one. Because I do like a purple. Hang on a minute, have I missed one? Have I missed one? Because I've only got 5 there, and I've only got 5 there. I think I've missed one. I've done the green. Yeah, I think I've missed... Yeah, I've missed this one here. I'll go back and do that one in a second. Some of these come out better on the white paper, some of these come out better on the dark paper. So you can tell if you've got a lot of pigment on there, because it takes a while to clear it off. Which one did I miss? It's hard to tell with some of these. I know I've done that blue. I think I've missed this one here. Yeah, that's a lighter version of the one next to it, I think. There we go. That's that problem solved. Okay. I don't appear to have picked up much pigment on that one, but I don't know if it's because of it just doesn't show. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Huh, okay. That one shows up better on white than it does on dark. You got to be careful which ones you use on which. Okay, now this purple that I was looking forward to seeing. I don't think this will show up too well on the dark. Might show up better on the light. It shows up just not very well. Not very well on the dark at all. On the light, yeah, much better on the light. That's a lovely purple. I do like purple anyway, so that's a lovely purple. That's quite a win in my book whenever you get a really nice purple out of anything. Some colours will take a bit more time to come off your brush than others. It's just the way it is. And your brush, it will stain. Your brush will stain. And it's unavoidable. Unfortunately, water brushes, they stain very easily. So this one seems to be like almost like a gunmetal, which is unsurprisingly not showing up very well on here. Even though that is absolutely laden with pigment. You can see I'm going really, like, scraping it on there. So it will show up better on here. Oh, no wonder it doesn't show up. It's not gunmetal, it is black. That would make a lot of sense. It is sparkly black. Right. And now that we've got swatchy with it, just going to rinse through the brush tip as best I can, which is not very well because of what it is. Now that I've done that, I'll put the lid on the brush pen for now. we do have our Faber-Castell Pitt pens here. So we're going to break those out. Metallic Pitt pens. So let's break these out. I keep wanting to shape them like acrylic markers. They're not acrylic markers. So we have gold and silver. So I'm going to do a squiggle of gold and a squiggle of silver. There's your gold. And here is your silver. They've kind of got like almost a felt tip pen type nib. But that, there we go, that's that. Let's bring you up so I can show you everything. So here we have it. This is Scrawlrbox number 124. So let's I'm just gonna try and line everything up so that you guys can get a good overview of everything like I do. These are 1.5 in size, by the way, the Pitt pens. So here we have it. Scrawlrbox number 124. I look forward to seeing all the fun, amazing things that everybody makes with this. Can't wait. I bet they're all going to be absolutely magical. And with that, I've been Vic Witch Art Witch. And I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, a very happy New Year. And I will see you for more Scrawlrbox fun and more Witch Casket fun in the new year. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye bye now.